still in the flows and all that, not even like showing the L love or none of that. Y'all think y'all just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge, she locked me up because Dvon Davis has finally broken his silence after he was taken into custody following some of the things that happened during his fight against Lamont Roach. Also, as a result of the crime he committed outside the ring, he found himself in court on Wednesday and narrowly escaped another jail time after another violation from him. Without a doubt, his fight against his longtime rival, Lamont Roach, has been the most controversial fight of the year, as Lamont Roach was cheated during the fight and was cheated when the results were announced. Davis, Mr. We finally got you up here. Yes, HH, thank you very much, no problem. Gervonta Davis did this successfully by influencing the referee's decision in the ring and the judge's results after the fight. As a result, the World Boxing Association lightweight champion was taken into police custody, and from there he's now said something about what really transpired. He claimed there's more to the controversy than people see, silently implying some corruption ongoing in some of the boxing organizations. The surprise for many people was the fact that despite the obvious cheating against Lamont Roach, the New York State Athletic Commission did nothing to amend the issue. Rather, Tank was picked as the rightful winner. Vic, I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers. You have 60 seconds remaining. It was after an audio recording leaked that the whole news about Dvon Davis began to do the rounds. Lamont Roach Jr.'s confidence is sky high at the moment. You'd think that after the New York State Athletic Commission shot down his appeal to overturn the controversial draw in his March 1st bout against Dvon Davis, he'd quiet down. But nope, he's still aiming for Tank every chance he gets. The frustration is understandable, sure, but at this point, a rematch is what both sides want, so just sign the contract and settle it in the ring, right? Well, it looks like there is some trash talk we need to get out of the way before that happens. Davis and Your Honor, Mr. Hass and I, assuming the cause proba caused, we have an agree. Good morning, Judge Kenneth Hasbay. And it's not just about the fight anymore. Just a few days ago, Lamont Roach Jr. got into an online argument with another boxer, Lorenzo Simpson, who backed Dvon Davis and claimed Tank would put Roach to sleep in a rematch. Instead of keeping it cool, he tried to flex his pockets, throwing down a $250K bet and saying, "Yay, $250K, just like I bet your role model. If you can show it to me, we good money, little guy." He's brimming with confidence. No doubt, but now he's taking it a step further. A few hours ago, he casually threatened Dvon Davis on his Instagram post. Ring magazine highlighted Lamont Roach Jr.'s latest Instagram post. Keep getting money off of Nasid and not WOH, not like, come on, bro, Hasi is crazy. So, we, elsewhere with that. Lamont Roach alludes to a rematch against Gervonta Davis in an Instagram post today. The caption read, "The 25-1 boxer said in the post, I showed that I was a pound-for-pound talent against a generational star in the sport. I was born a star, but March 1st, a star was finally under the microscope of the world. I can't wait to run it back and put on a show again." Now, why does Lamont Roach Jr. think he's a pound-for-pound talent? Well, for starters, everyone saw that 9th-round moment when Gervonta Davis took a knee. Now, Tank swears it wasn't a punch but a mix of hair grease and sweat that blinded him, forcing him to take a knee. Some folks bought that excuse, but plenty gave Roach his flowers for the non-knockdown. Just off the top, man, I was a little disappointed, just for the sake of boxing itself and obviously my result with the fight. I think, but is that one moment enough for Roach to believe he's better than Davis? Probably not. Another reason his confidence is sky high could be Ring Magazine's latest pound-for-pound rankings. Devin Haney took Davis's spot, and ESPN now has Roach sitting at number 6 in the 135lb division. That kind of recognition can definitely boost a fighter's ego. Now, as for Dvon Davis, is he doing anything about all this? Yes and no. After initially saying he wanted the rematch by the end of May, he's gone radio silent, and that's unusual for Tank. He's usually quick with the trash talk, but this time, the 30-year-old has been keeping quiet. And when a fighter like him goes silent, it usually means he's cooking up something big. Like the key that they pointed out the things that were actually done wrong, and, there's still no movement to overturn the fight. It just really saddened me a little bit, but I wasn't too hungry. If this rematch happens, and Roach's promoter, Gary Jonas, insists it might just deliver the fireworks fans expected the first time around. But the real question is Tank plotting a stronger comeback, or is he looking for the exit door? Dvon Davis has already hinted that he's only got 3 or 4 fights left before he hangs up the gloves for good. And let's be real, if he's closing in on retirement, he's going to chase the biggest payday possible. Now think about it. Does a rematch with a relatively unknown name like Lamont Roach Jr. bring in the kind of money he's looking for? Or would he cash in way more by locking in fights with bigger names like Shakur Stevenson? On the decision of the New York State Athletic Commission, I kind of accepted my fate just a little bit. I had a lot of hope, though. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot. Funny enough, Tank originally dismissed the New York native, saying he hadn't done enough for the sport of boxing. But then, in a recent sit-down with NBA analyst Stephen A. Smith on ESPN, he suddenly seemed open to the idea. Also, a match with Ryan Garcia would be a moneymaker, but it's not happening anytime soon. Garcia first has to get past Rayleigh Romero on May 2nd, and if he wins, he's got Devin Haney waiting for him, assuming Haney beats Jose Carlos Ramirez that same night. So, Tank versus Garcia 2? It's a possibility, but it's going to take some time. Some time that Tank may not have to spare, as Roach has been all over his face even when he had to deal with a court case. In my view, I have to come with it all. I have to do more, obviously, just to secure the win. A Baltimore judge on Wednesday spared World Boxing Association lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis jail time after he admitted to violating his probation for a hit-and-run that injured 4 people, including a pregnant woman. Circuit Judge Althea M. Handy instead extended his probation for 18 months and directed him to make a $1,000 donation to the Community Assistance Network. Davis, 30, now of Parkland, Florida, admitted that he left the Sunshine State without approval to travel. His probation agent in Maryland happened to see him eating dinner on January 22nd at Proper Cuisine on East Redwood Street near South Calvert Street in downtown Baltimore, less than a half-mile from the Clarence M. Mitchell and Elijah E. Cummings courthouses. Handy said Davis's probation agent in Florida has been generous and approved travel passes for him to go to the U.S. Virgin Islands twice. We elsewhere with that, eek and dick eating like they start come on. When I start wearing chrome heavy and showing Bart off, and that's what. Plus, Handy noted she granted him permission to attend the 2024 Paris Olympic Games to support and advise Team USA Boxing, but she denied his request to travel to Japan for his 30th birthday. At the same time, Handy said she did not know what sentencing him to additional jail time would accomplish. I don't like sending anyone to jail, sir, I really don't, Handy said. But you need to wake up, please. She later added, I don't ever want to see you in court again, he said. So much like, why is he... You know what I'm saying? He really don't want to exchange with this dude, exchange with this guy. You know Roach was there, he was set, and as you know, Roach, he got an 8 count. Happened simple as that. It's a no-brainer. Bradley referred to the well-known rules under the Association of Boxing Commissions that it shall be ruled a knockdown when, as a result of a legal blow or series of legal blows, a contestant touches the floor with any part of the body other than his/her feet, is being held up by the ropes, or is hanging on through or over the ropes without the ability to protect him, herself, and cannot fall to the floor. Roach struck Davis with a grazing right hand, followed by 2 jabs in the 9th round, the last of which Bradley believes was responsible for Davis's eye issues that led to him taking a knee. A mean-ass left hook, and he got a mean-ass right. 2 punches that affect the, Tank in the beginning. I saw him trying to bait, but Roach was just really patient. Roach was patient, bro. He was tight, he was patient, and he wasn't really rushing in. And every now and then, he'll make... There's no excuse for Tank saying that I didn't know the rules concerning a knockdown. Bradley said, "That's not an excuse. You're a professional. You've been in the game long enough to understand." In the past, Bradley has been clear in his praise of Davis's skills and his disappointment over Davis's matchmaking. With that in mind and Bradley's experience as a professional who very much did not resist running headlong into difficult fights, I asked Bradley how he thought Davis was feeling with the condition that he is speculating. Bradley offered, "I think Tank feels that he let a lot of people down. I think that Tank feels that he let himself down. I feel that he feels that he could have done better in the fight. He kind of mismanaged the fight in a sense. I feel that he let his corner down. He feels that he let his corner down and his fans down. I would say that he's somewhat embarrassed to a degree. Requires you to, to have great timing to be able to slip and roll shots like that. That was some old school teat that I saw inside that ring with Roach. I was like, holy. He's slipping and sliding and rolling and shoulder rolling, stepping back, you know what I'm saying? Slipping to the side, using that step, 45, bam, coming back with the... And there's a possibility he's not feeling this way. I think there's a possibility he's like, I'm going to revisit this when I want to revisit this. No one's going to tell me what to do. It's a draw, it's fine. The judges got it, it is what it is, and I'm moving on." Then Bradley's lingering competitive spirit flashed. But if I was Tank, to be honest with you, I would definitely revisit this. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality content like this. Until next time, peace out.